Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. It is 7:30. The dogs had me up for a wee at 6 something. And then I thought I might get up and make a cup of tea. So I'm messing around with my mobile. And then I realised actually I'd fallen asleep. Well, I realised that when I'd woken up, obviously not when I was asleep. I realised it when I woke. So I'm messing with that because I feel like there's too much space up here, and I can adjust that on the editing. Why am I worrying about it now? As you can see, I've got curtains going on with my hair. That's because, one, it needs a wash, and two, because the air up here and what have you has been very moist, which means my hair automatically goes to curtains if it's been like rained on or sleeted on. Oh. I am looking forward to sleeping in my own bed tonight. I have slept okay, but not great. It's a bit more complex to get comfy when you've got two dogs in the bed with you. And yeah, you know, the mud dust, even though I've covered them up and cleaned them when they get in and I've got a top sheet and stuff, the mud is sort of on their paws, their feet, that kind of thing. It just brushes off as a fine dust, and that's in my bed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to stripping all of this off, getting it in the wash, and then sleeping in a bed that's not covered in mud dust. I'm going to drink my tea. Hi Timmy, I'm going to say hello to the camera. There's Timmy, look, there he is. They're chewing on bones, that's what that noise was. Giving them these new bones I got from the pet shop that I like. One is a stag antler, so it doesn't make too much mess and isn't smelly. And the other one is like a nyla bone type thing. Thanks, love. Yeah, I mean, they have been fantastic company. To be honest, they've been fantastic in general. Not had me up too much for wheeze in the night, or yeah, it's been brilliant. They are probably thinking about having some breakfast. I won't say it too loudly, but yeah, I should probably feed them. Misty on the moors this morning, but no snow. We had a bit of sleet last night, but no snow. We have a bit more light now. The dogs have been fed and they've just had a bit of a run around outside. That's the nice thing about the spot we're on, is I can let them out and kind of keep an eye on them, you know, make sure they don't go and poop somewhere. But the track has very few cars come up because it's not an actual road anymore. It's just dog walkers coming up here or people going for hikes. So you hear the vehicle, you know, before you see it. So yeah, they've just been running around out there for a little bit after their breakfast. Daryl's just messaged. I think we're planning on heading to breakfast. I did cheat and I did straighten my fringe a little bit because I just thought I can't go out looking like that. 8:20 is the time. My alarm will be going off in 10 minutes, I think. I set it for past just in case. So I'm going to do a little review on these. I've mentioned them before. These are products that I have been sent to try. They're actual eye serums and eye creams. I don't know if you can see. There's no filters on this. I feel like my crinkliness, I probably should have done it before and after, shouldn't I? But my crinkliness around my eyes has decreased quite significantly. And a little bit on my face in general, to be honest. I have been using it pretty much all over my face, if I'm honest. You get like a little pipette. You just put a couple of drops on your hand. And then you rub it in sort of your eye area. But like I said, I've been using it pretty much all over my face. In fact, 2 drops is too much. If you're only using it on your eyes, you probably only want it on 1 drop, not 2 drops. So it lasts quite a long time. I will be giving a code out for this. I need to film the video this week really, because I've been trying it now for probably 3 weeks and I really like the stuff. I don't actually know how much it costs. I should probably Google that as well, shouldn't I? How much it costs normally. Like I said, this was sent to me to trial, and if I liked it then I would share it, but only if I liked it. And this one is like a cream, anti-aging eye cream. Again, I've put 2 dollops on because I use it on the whole of my face, but if you're just using it around your eyes, which is where it's designed to be used, then you you do like upward motions like this. See, this is why I'm not a makeup vlogger or a beauty vlogger. And it'll help reduce the aging of the eyes, which is something I feel I need these days. I'm definitely showing my age more of late. Oh, as Daryl said, especially when I'm wearing my glasses and my woolly hat, he says I look like an old woman. I didn't quite slap him for that, but I do look older when I've got my glasses on, for absolute sure. I look older, and I've put on a bit of weight around my face. And not that I'm saying my mum is older, you know, she's in her 70s, and she doesn't have a lot of weight on her face, but when I put my glasses on I look a lot like my mum. So I think in my brain I see myself as being older, and Daryl said yeah, that's what does it for him, because I look so much like my mum when I put my glasses on that it ages me. So, and that's exactly what I've been saying. I feel it does. And as soon as I put them on I'm like, woo. It's nice to look like my mum though. Anyway, I'm going to put a bit of makeup on now. I don't think you really want to watch me doing that, do you? Unless I've got anything interesting to share with you. I could have a little chit chat with you, couldn't I? If you're interested in travel vlogs, Imo from Planet Imo is currently in Albufeira. I believe that is exactly where she is. I think she's been doing like 3 weeks over in Portugal, and she's seeing some really lovely, interesting sights. It has been quite rainy over there, but more sun than we've had here, that's for sure. And she seems to be having a really lovely time. She's found some really nice old history about the places. She's been to visit some, they've got amazing tile works. It seems like everywhere you go in Albufeira and Portugal in general seems to have these, or is it Lisbon she's in? Or is she's staying in Albufeira and going over to Lisbon? I can't remember. But anyway, in Portugal in general, they seem to have these amazing decorative tiles, and they use them for everything. And one of the things, I mean, I've seen them on the floor and sort of tiled streets, and I just think, are they not slippy when it rains? Because I would imagine they would be quite slippy, but she hasn't said that. But on the walls in the metros and places like that, it's just these old Victorian looking tiles, and it's something that was a big industry back in the day, and I don't know if they're still making them and making new ones, and it's still a big industry. I don't think we've actually touched on that. That might be something I could ask her to find out before she comes back. But oh, it's absolutely just amazing. I've been really interested in looking at them. She went to a tile museum, which sounds really dull if you just say, oh, I'm going to a tile museum. All right, love, you crack on. But if I'll try and remember to link the video in the description for you. But it was just so interesting, and the development of the tiles as the years have gone on, and the patterns, and some of them are like huge murals just made out of tiles. And quiet, there's obviously a dog on the moor. Yeah, there's 2 dogs on the moor. That my dogs are now, this is my moor, get off my moor, I own all of this land. If only. Hey, enough, this is not your land. Yeah, just some amazingly talented people. So yeah, I'll try and link the video for you in the description, because maybe when I edit this I'll remember. Menopause brain, what I remember and what I don't remember is, if I don't have it linked, could someone remind me please? Would one of you check now? And if you know me personally, message me please. And if you don't know me personally, please put it in the comments and say, Pip, you didn't link it. But yeah, go and check out her latest vlogs, because she's having an amazing time. And I don't have a passport, and I'm seeing quite a lot of the UK just doing things in my van. Why do we do this? When we put eye makeup on, when we do mascara, women automatically go, ooh. But it's very difficult to talk. It's just, you can't do it. Maybe it's because you've got to do that, I don't know. Let me just do this. With my funny face. More honey than normal. All right. That's the extent of my makeup, people. Yes. What was I saying? Menopause brain. What was I saying? Oh, I don't know. Oh, travelling. Yeah, I don't have a passport, and I haven't done since, well, mine ran out after I had the kids. My last travel was to Barcelona with my sister when Lee and I were dating. And I've seen some places, Cyprus, Malta, Canada a few times, various parts of Canada. Did a day trip when I was a baby, toddler, into America from Canada. I have stepped foot in America. Not that I remember it. Yeah, you know, I've done a few places, France, but I'm not well travelled really. I was quite anxious about the whole travelling thing in my history. I was always a real homebody. I am a homebody. But the whole being out in the van thing makes me think I might like to travel a bit more at some point in the future. Maybe get a passport. Maybe Lee and I could do a couple of holidays abroad now the boys are older. But yeah, I think I would like to enlist Imo's help, maybe. Imo, if you're interested in this, at some point in the future, maybe get her to take me to, well, you know, I pay obviously, but, you know, chaperone me to Portugal and have a look around, because I'm loving her videos, and she loves it there, and she lived there for a bit, and I just think looks like a really lovely place to go. So if you're interested, Imo, let me know, and maybe in the future at some point we could do that. Anywho, that's my makeup on. I just need to get rid of any little bits that are under there. Put my stuff away, and then I think we're heading off for breakfast. It's 8:30 in the morning. It's a beautiful morning, but I tell you what, I really can't be doing with some of the things I find first thing in the morning. And the things I will agree to do for these two is just ridiculous.
It's all for the thumbnail.
And what am I about to film? Because I've not shown them yet.
Keith and I sat on the toilets.
You're right there?
I'm fine. Very comfy.
Are you good? Doing your ablutions in the fog? Dogs are allowed in here as well. This is the Grindleford Station Cafe. So Daryl and Keith have already gone in. There's Amble. I'm not sure where Lee is. I don't think he's arrived yet. It's a bit funky, isn't it, Daryl? That's not your Chelsea tractor, is it?
It's a Derbyshire tractor.
It's a Derbyshire one, is it?
I can't say it on camera.
Oh, I'll turn it off. You're never discreet.
I want you to check something out for me.
I'm not checking your piles. Or whether you've got a tick in an unusual place.
Well, you've already looked to see me on the toilet this morning.
I have already seen you on the toilet. Shall I turn this off now so you can actually tell me what the problem is?
I need to ask you something.
Okay. Timmy's been looking quite hopeful, haven't you, Timmy? Because this has arrived. Lee and Tracy have arrived. Hello, hello. Morning, morning. Sleep well? Good, good. That's what you call a cup of tea. That's a pint. Did you say that's a pint?
That is a point, yeah.
That's a pint, is it? These guys are still here too. Didn't lose them anywhere. They didn't lose me. Right. Good boy, Linky. Okay. There you go. Nice.
Why do you mean there's not a nice one there?
No, because look at this thing attached to my shoulder. Right, could you come here and explain this? Very loud. What is it? Oh, I thought you were being clever.
No.
Apparently it's Totley Tunnel, built in 18... Is that a 9?
1893.
1893. Goes all the way to, where did you say?
Just outside Sheffield.
Just outside Sheffield. 623 yards of tunnel. How long's that?
6,000.
Oh, 6,230 yards. How long's that? In feet and inches. Is it a mile?
No. Mile 1,600 yards. My maths isn't that good at the minute.
So 1,600. So that's several. 5 miles of tunnel. Ooh, that's a big tunnel. Have you been in there?
No. One day. Keith has. That used to be his commute.
Oh. It's a nice old mill. It's nice old buildings. I am literally just walking down this way because I want the dogs to go for a wee. I'm hoping the sound of the rushing water will do it. The rushing water is just through there. Does it make you need a wee, pups? Go for a wee wee. Lovely old cottages and things. Is there a mill wheel anywhere on this? Do they not have a mill wheel? Mm. One, I got home. It's now 2 o'clock. I've done a little bit of getting laundry on, sorting out the bins, emptying all my stuff. I still got the toilet to sort out, and then I'm going to have a bath. But yep, I have pretty much got everything sorted. And can I just say, I left at like 2-3 degrees. And this feels positively Mediterranean at about 8 degrees, 10 degrees. Blue sky. Let me take you outside. It's beautiful. Look. Look at that. Southern weather for you, none of that northern stuff. And now it's time for a proper clean and to soak my wrist because that cat scratch suddenly overnight has got infected.